The officer, later identified as Sergeant Miller, stood rigid with his weapon still pointed directly at Danielle. His jaw was tight, his eyes unflinching, and not even the gleam of the badge in her hand made him hesitate. By now, the scene had drawn attention. A small crowd of shoppers had gathered near the grocery store entrance, whispering nervously, their faces reflecting fear and confusion. A few brave onlookers lifted their phones, recording what was unfolding, some out of concern, others because they sensed something big was happening. "Step out of the car before I drag you out." Miller barked, his voice echoing with authority but also arrogance. Danielle's pulse raced, but she didn't let it show. Years of training told her to breathe, to measure her words carefully. She had two options: escalate the tension or follow strict federal procedure. Slowly, deliberately, she pushed the door open and stepped out. Her posture was calm, her movements deliberate, her badge held high like a shield. "Sergeant, listen carefully," she said, her tone professional but firm. "I am Special Agent Danielle Carter with the FBI. You are obstructing a federal officer, and you are making a very serious mistake." Her warning hung in the air, heavy and sharp. But Miller only smirked, as if mocking her authority gave him power. "Sure you are," he said with a sarcastic snort. "And I'm the president." The crowd gasped. A few people muttered under their breath. Some pointed, saying, "That badge looks real." Others shook their heads, whispering, "Why isn't he listening?" Danielle didn't break composure. "Call it in," she instructed firmly. "Verify it. My ID number is right here." She held the badge closer, her finger tapping the credentials. But Miller chuckled again, that same dismissive laugh from before. "Lady, if you think I'm dumb enough to fall for a fake badge, you've got another thing coming." What Miller didn't realize was that Danielle wasn't standing alone. Watching silently from an unmarked sedan nearby was her partner, Agent Rivera. He had been observing the entire incident, waiting for the moment when enough was enough. Rivera grabbed his radio. "She's compromised. Moving in now." Within 2 minutes, the calm parking lot exploded into chaos. Two black federal SUVs screeched to a halt. Doors slammed open, and heavily armed agents in tactical vests stormed out. "FBI, drop your weapon!" they shouted, voices unified, commanding. The transformation on Miller's face was instant. His smirk vanished, replaced by raw panic. His gun hand shook as reality sank in. Danielle stood tall, her voice steady as she delivered the words he would never forget. "You laughed at my badge. Do you believe me now?"